Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're the Cornhusker State Stitchers.
Today is Saturday, July 8th, 2023. And this is Flosstube number 67.
Welcome, everybody. We're glad you're here. Another beautiful Saturday.
Yes, you should have said howdy in your notes.
Howdy. Howdy, guys.
Howdy, how you doing?
Hope you guys had a wonderful Independence Day if you're in the States. And a happy Canada Day for our friends up north.
Absolutely.
And just a happy day to everybody else. Yep. Whatever you're celebrating.
Whatever you're doing. Celebrate everything, anything, whatever you want. With that, let's celebrate our people by answering questions.
Okay.
Oh, no, we should probably tell what we did.
Okay, so I've been gone.
Yeah.
I went to, There's nothing new there. That's every day. So I went to California, to Eureka, California.
Eureka!
And picked up a Higgins boat, a World War II landing craft.
We should insert a picture of what that is.
Oh, please do.
Okay, I need to remember that.
Okay.
Continue.
So this boat was found in Lake Shasta, and you can do research on the internet. It's all over the place. Mm-hmm. But the water levels a couple of years ago was down so low that this boat surfaced.
We're talking like 180 feet low.
Yeah. So this gentleman, James Dunstan, recovered the boat and donated it to our museum here in Seward. Mm-hmm. And we went and picked it up and had a whole hoot-to-do about it.
Yep.
And
ceremonies and dedications. And
had a dedication on the 4th, and we were in the parade with it on the 4th.
Chandrea asked me, is James somebody who just happened upon the Higgins boat, or did he go looking for it?
He had heard about it, so he did go looking for it, but he was one of the few people that saw it that actually knew what it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, James. Yes. Seriously. It was super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
History. I mean, it's just nothing compares to that.
Yeah.
So, on the way back home, we stopped in Wendover, Utah? Nevada. And we actually went through the building where the Enola Gay was staged. Mm-hmm. Enola Gay is the plane that dropped the first atomic bomb.
And then you also saw the landing strip where Con Air was filmed.
Con Air was filmed at Wendover.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I got to see the pictures.
Wendover or Wendover?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I think it's Wen, W-E-N. I don't know. But had a good time on the way back. We were going through 108-degree temperature, and the truck was overheating. Mm-hmm. So we had to turn the air off. But then the next day, it was okay, so we turned the air on. And our air conditioner in our truck went out. So it was hot. And
it was very hot.
Terry was getting cranky. But we survived. We got it back on time.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
We rented some heavy equipment. Jim and I did. We had some wonderful, wonderful help from our neighbors. Did so much tree clearing and yard clearing and grubbing. And so we actually took 20 dump truck loads to our local tree mulching place. 14 of those came from our property.
And I'm so glad I was gone during that time.
I keep saying this, and it's pretty darn true, but I think we gained about 3/4 of an acre of usable property back on our land.
Well, your land is so blocked off with trees and rows of shrubs that it just is unusable.
Yes.
But now you've opened it up and it looks great.
I'm so excited. We were taking down, like, dead trees, so many dead trees, dead limbs, things that were just in the way. So that property was very neglected, and we're trying to give it some love.
And we had company while I was gone. Mm-hmm. They showed up, and Jamie and Jim put them to work.
Yes,
so
it's what we do.
That's what you learned from me, didn't you?
Absolutely. They enjoyed it, I think.
I was telling...
We fed them.
The colonel, the retired colonel, who was bossing everybody around, I had him actually working. Yeah. I said, I need to be a colonel, because I've got the colonel working. He didn't appreciate that.
What's above a colonel? That's
general?
That's what you need to be.
Yeah, general.
Okay, so on that note.
Okay. Let's do questions.
Mom is the general of the household, I can tell you that much.
I'm at least bossy.
Well, yeah.
You don't have to agree.
I'm sorry, that just slipped out.
Yeah,
So questions. Tracy had asked, she was curious if we got the new scattered seed sweet, I don't remember the name of it, the scattered seed pattern, and yes, we did. You will see it in the shop update. She also asked if we would be carrying fabric of hand-dyed natures, oaken specifically, but...
we are not, at this time, we're not carrying any hand-dyed fabrics. Hopefully we'll get into that in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Kind of see, put a time on it.
But. Right, see how things are going, see what's working for us. Danielle had asked, this was a good question, for somebody thinking of starting to quilt, what advice do you have?
Jump in and go for it.
Yeah, that really, truly is. Don't overthink it. Enjoy the process. Have fun. Do something you want to do. Like something that really trips your trigger. And honestly...
Start small.
Start small, yeah.
Don't try and do a king-size quilt.
Like us.
Yeah. I did a double wedding ring on as one of my first quilts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't advise that.
Don't be too hard on yourself either. We're all human.
Don't try to be perfect on your first quilt.
Exactly. That's what I have to say for that. Yeah. Just enjoy it. Pam had asked what is the website address for our Heartland Quilting and Stitching shop.
And it is heartlandquiltstitch.com. I was getting ready to say gmail.com, but that's our email.
It is linked below, and that information will always be in our description box, but it is heartlandquiltstitch.com. The next question. So, interestingly enough, YouTube has changed it so everybody has a unique identifier, and your name doesn't always pop up. So I'm not sure who this person is, but good question. They asked if I'm going to have a big bonfire with the stuff that we got from our yard. Yeah. It won't be big because we're too close to other houses. However, we took down a couple dead trees and we have a fire pit, so we just stuck them in there. And then Jim did...
I'm looking forward to the s'mores. When's that going to happen?
Now.
Okay. Tonight? All right.
And
we'll go to the store and get some stuff.
Jim...
And those are our plans.
Those are our plans, yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.
Show's over. We got marshmallows to eat.
And some of those trees were so dead that Jim used them in the smoker then on the 4th. So we cut them down on like the 1st and the 2nd, and he had already used them to smoke stuff.
Yeah.
They were dead. Kathy had asked, regarding pearl cotton, there are different sizes of pearl cotton. So which size did we use on the Bent Creek stuff? And are you using a 10 count or equivalent fabric? I believe what comes in the kit, it was just whatever came in the kit. The Bent Creek kit is specifically what I was using. I think it's number 5. Don't quote me on that. I don't know a lot about pearl cotton, but I think it was number 5. And the kit itself had 18 count linen, but you stitched over 2. So it's the equivalent of 9 count. So that's what I used. But any of that I think would work just fine. Another Kathy had asked what fabric you used on your knee-high, which is back there.
28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. We coffee tea dyed it ourselves.
Yes. I think this person's name's Misty. Not sure, but regarding the applique, we talked about applique kits and doing an applique of the month. She was curious if the patterns are beginner friendly. Let's see. Yeah. What is your opinion? Do you think these are going to be beginner friendly?
To me, applique is fairly easy.
We just grabbed one to show you guys.
The only thing I would say about these is that the pieces are a little smaller than some of the, like Nancy Halverson, where I started. But they're pretty easy because, it's a big, long stretch of stitching that you can do. The only thing is, like, right on the stems, when you're doing applique, top stitch applique, you adjust the width of your blanket stitch as you go around corners. So I would just be careful of that, go slow. But yeah, I think I think any beginner could do them.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little more challenging, but
What's a challenge, right?
it can be done, yeah.
And these were actually straight stitched. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they are straight stitched. So that helps with making it a little more beginner friendly.
And there are so many different ways to do it. I like blanket stitch. That's I just like the look of it, so that's what I do.
And these, just to give you an idea, finished size is 5 inches by 14 1/4. So they're pretty tiny, but so freaking cute.
And we are still working on our applique of the month, so hopefully we'll get that out
Yes.
shortly.
But again, just like with quilting, just dive into it.
Yeah.
Just go for
So
it.
what if you screwed up?
Yeah. Who cares, right? And don't be too hard on yourself. That's what I have to say. Don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes done is good. Okay? Done is good. That's what we have for questions, everybody.
Alrighty.
Thank you. We do want to say we received a Ko-Fi. Greatly appreciate that, Beth. Thank you so much. But there is a link in the description box if you are interested. By no means are you obligated to donate. We just appreciate it. That money, if it is donated, I just want you guys to know, is specifically for Cornhusker State Stitchers.
And it's used for giveaways.
For giveaways,
For
yeah.
postage for giveaways.
Yes. So, it does not bleed over into Heartland. I just want you guys to know that.
And speaking of giveaways, my nose is running. That's not what I want to give away. But
Giving away some information, are we?
TMI. Barbara won the giveaway last week, 2 weeks ago. Because I was out of town and you were doing a lot of yard work. We didn't get your giveaway out to you, but we will get that out this week. So we haven't forgotten about you. We will get it done.
It is.
Thank you for
Actually,
your patience.
Right here. I got it.
Yep, it's ready to go.
Okay.
Show and tell.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I need a drink. I need to lube it up.
It's been, I've been trying, and I'll explain this when I show my whips, but I've been trying to be a bit more monogamous. And it's seeming to work, and I'll explain that.
You know, so have I. I'm sorry. My
I
nose
just
is
realized
running.
you got up. It didn't even dawn on me that you...
Because you're used to it. My nose is running. I'm sure you guys don't want to see that, so I got to take care of that. I have always been a monogamous stitcher. And I've been kind of feeling like I'm being pushed into doing more because mainly of you.
I'm sorry.
And watching other Flosstubes where everybody's just stitching everything. And I'm not getting stuff done. So I'm trying to go back to being monogamous. I'm out of breath. Dang.
That was a good nose blow.
It sucks being fat and old. Can't even walk across the room. Heavens. Okay, let's get going.
It's all about talking immediately after doing stuff like that.
I just can't breathe.
Any of you who are fluffy know what we're talking about.
We're healthy.
We're fluffy.
Okay, so Quilting ABCs by Erica Michaels. This is part 2. And I am happy to announce I finished part 1.
Woohoo!
And I got 2 3/4 blocks done on part 2.
Oh my goodness. Mom has been hiding her whips from me. She told me I couldn't see them beforehand.
I worked on these on the road. Try cross-stitching in a Freightliner.
No.
Oh, and our kingpin, which is basically a shock, wore out on this trip. So we're bouncing around in a Freightliner, and I am trying to stitch with no air conditioning. But
That being said,
I have to go get my other
you
one.
do. Yeah.
Okay, we may have to pause it, but okay.
Can you say more about this? Like what it's on and everything? And...
Yes, I can.
Okay, I think that'd be a good idea.
Okay. I don't know. This is on 18 Count Tobias by Seraphim.
Look at
Seraphim?
that. I don't know. I actually know. I'm sorry. Look at every previous video. Mostly called for colors.
Yeah. What else do I want to say about it?
You adjusted some of the colors just because what we had in stash versus what it called for. But it's a very similar hue.
So I guess I don't want to say any more about it, but Jamie does because she knows more about it than I do.
She did all the border based off of just how it looked in the pattern, but it does not come with the full border until the end.
Yeah, but you can figure it out. I think the last video I was in here somewhere.
Do you want me to get it closer?
And then I finished, or did that block. Finished this block, did this block, and then all of those.
Nice. You know, if you go get it, you're going to be the first one to talk after running up the stairs.
So I'm going to just finish showing my whips, and then I'll let you show yours.
Okay.
Oh, except I still haven't seen them. We might just have to pause the video.
Well, no, I'm not going to show them without you being here.
Okay.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
No. No, I'm going to show them while you sit here and recover.
You saw me when I walked across the room. Now I got to go downstairs. So it's going to be a long recovery.
And I don't even have that many whips.
Okay. I'm stitching Mommy's Temperature Quaker. That's, what's her name? Sarah Hughes.
Yep.
And I am current as of a couple of days ago. Actually, the day before yesterday.
So you were out of town, but you still pulled the temperatures from Lincoln, right?
I didn't work on it while I was gone. I caught this
Right.
up yesterday, so yeah,
Right,
it's all
yeah.
all Lincoln. This little
You
color.
didn't do the colors based off of where you were
No,
in the world.
no, I did Lincoln. This little color right here, we finally hit 100.
Woo-hoo.
Not that I'm happy about it. 101 that day. And then we had some cool days.
We have been in...
Look at these yellows and greens. That's July.
Yeah, we have been in quite a drought. And this is what you need to do, guys. If you're in a drought, rent heavy equipment.
Yeah.
It has rained every single day that we had the heavy equipment, or mostly. It started on Sunday. No. Oh my goodness, no. We literally had it like 5 nights. Anyway, my point being, you get a lot of rain when you have heavy equipment, when you're in a drought.
So I've always wanted to run a backhoe. Believe it or not. I mean, I know that's probably weird. I just want to dig holes and fill holes. I think it would be fun.
We have a destructive personality.
So Jim said they're going to be renting a backhoe, and I said, please, can I ride it, please? Can I dig some holes? And he said, sure. Well, then I had this trip, and I didn't get to him. By the time I came back, they turned it in.
Yeah, but you decided not to come over.
Yeah, I was exhausted.
We actually had to put on sweatshirts last night. Jim had a sweatshirt on.
No way.
Chris put a sweatshirt on.
What were you guys doing?
We went over and talked to the Hoffmans.
Oh.
We were just chatting
I was
outside.
going to say, weren't we together last night? What did we do?
I'm sure we ate.
We always eat.
Yeah.
That's why I can't walk across the room. Because I always eat.
But my point being, it is the first week in July. Normally it is so hot, you can't even breathe. We were in sweatshirts.
Well, on the 4th of July, I was walking around the square at Seward, and it was 95, and it was so humid.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was dying.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, it's like 79.
Yeah.
Okay.
To put it
No wonder my nose is running.
to put it in perspective, Jim doesn't even wear a sweatshirt in December.
No,
So
but I'm sure he still had shorts on, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Continue.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Sweet Wing Studio, my home sweet home. If Jamie would be so kind to pop on the bottom of the screen our Sal. I don't know if you want to write that down.
No, I probably should.
Yeah.
You
So,
stole the pen.
It is hashtag Sweet Wing Studio, my home sweet home, I believe, but we'll double check that, and it'll be bouncing around at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
So, I had half of this done. I had this done and half of this done. The last video. I finished this stem, did this stem, did the little sunflower. Don't look too close, because I'm a little irritated at myself. So I started right here, and I worked my way around with the same color, and then I'm going to come back and do the lighter color. But the very second one that I did is off one stitch, which means every one of these have to come out.
That stinks.
So I'm a little irritated at myself, and it's going to go in timeout for probably a week because I'm irritated. You could take it out for me.
I could. I was just curious, is it easier for you? Would you rather take out the sunflower, or would you rather take out the stem and move it over one?
No, that's not what is wrong with it.
But if you move that over one, isn't that what you're saying?
No, this is too far up. It's too high one stitch.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I tried. Here.
Good
No.
thought, though.
I tried.
Okay.
I think I said that.
Those are all my whips. Do you want to pause it
I
and let
feel
me
like incredibly like I haven't even had any caffeine.
That was scary. Holy smokes!
But you
I should be scared.
Isn't this a whip?
No, this is my plans.
Okay. So yes, we need to pause.
All right. So we're gonna pause, and I'm gonna go get the other one I've been working on. All right, I got it. Excuse me, I'm sucking wind here. Jamie lied. She's making me go right into it.
It's better than your normal phrasing.
America, Bobby G Designs, Barbara Smith. I have a finish. There she is. I didn't do the outside border. And I also did not do the box around America. I liked it just like that.
I'm going to take it from you.
It's on 28 count coffee tea-dyed Monaco.
Oh, looks so good.
If you guys are coffee tea dyeing something, I would suggest not hanging it over a clothesline, which is what I did because that's why I got that dark mark. But you're not gonna see that by the time I frame it.
And it just so happened to fall in the red.
Yeah, I actually bought a frame for it today. We went to Hobby Lobby and brought it home, and it just is like a half an inch too small on the sides.
Yep.
So
she's got a finish.
I'm so excited, guys.
Yep.
And my goal was to finish it by the 4th of July, and I believe that I finished it at the end of June.
You did.
June 29th, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
In the Freightliner. That's bouncing around.
Yep.
Actually, I did that one before the Kingpin went out and before the air conditioner broke. And my husband's at work today working on the Freightliner.
Yes. Yes.
Yay! Okay, I'm happy.
Okay, good. We like when Mama's happy.
Mom ain't happy. Nobody's happy.
I started the week off working on Flag of Stars by Bent Creek. This is a kit, but I did not use the kit.
Floss?
Yeah, fabric and floss. Because it was the pearl cotton. At the moment, I decided I wanted to do it on 14 count driftwood Ada that I had in my stash. So the pearl cotton did not work. However, I have the finish. Have you seen it yet?
No, I have not. That is awesome.
It's cute.
Gotta get framed. Did you get that one done by the 4th?
Oh, yeah. I think I had it done 2 or 3 days into the week after our last video.
Okay.
So then what I did, what I decided to do was I had one at-home stitch and one at-work stitch. So since I was focusing on this one, I decided this was going to be my at-work stitch. Then I was working on my at-home stitch, which you guys have not seen in a minute, but you should be excited. Because this is my Shadows.
Love, love, love this one.
Black Horse and Shadows. Shadows is what I call it. This is by Cross Stitch for Everyone. Got it off of Etsy. Side note, thank you, Sarah. We joined her Facebook group. She offered a free pattern for the 4th of July.
Yes.
So we got that downloaded.
Yes.
Much thanks.
Much thanks.
Much thanks.
Mucho.
Many thanks.
Mucho thanks.
I am doing this one on 25 count Easy Grid Lugana. And I got 1,700-ish stitches into it. This is the bottom left-hand corner. And I will show you everything.
Because you jumped down. You skipped a whole bunch.
Yep. I don't even have a picture. I'll try it. I'll put it right here. Let's see. I'll put a picture in over Mom here real quick on what it was like after my first day, which I only got 100 stitches in or something like that. So I'm super, super excited. I'll explain the part threads here in a second. Can you jot that down for me, please? So this is what I had previously done. Oop.
Got tickleberry.
This is the side of his face. That's actually an eye. His eye's right there, and then the black side of his face goes down here. And then I jumped down because I wanted to try parking. And traditionally, well, how I have understood parking is you use it as a way to work in an area and then you have that thread available for the next time you stitch. I'm the type of person who, once I get a thread on my needle, I want to keep going. So that way of working park threads was not working for me. So I came back. I had probably 3 or 4 parked threads in, and I just worked them in. And then I was like, this is a really good stopping point for the day. So then I decided to throw in a couple more threads so that the next time I started stitching on it, I had already determined these were the threads I was going to use. So I stitched those in, and that was my stitchy session. And then I came back that same night before I went to bed and threw in a couple more parked threads and used those to stitch in. So I kind of did it backwards, where I used it as my way to start stitching.
May I look at your back?
And I definitely traveled for that.
That was going to be my question. Is that how you park? Is you work the stitches and then move it to the next
available spot?
Available where it's going, even if you're jumping like 10 or 15 stitches?
So what I was doing was actually working the threads in until I couldn't anymore. So you can actually see that here. This is the back. So I was definitely jumping here. And then I had nothing to anchor it to, so it's just a waist knot at the moment. But yes, I definitely jumped around. And I was okay with that.
Yeah. You know, and I want to mention too, I had seen on the Facebook group that somebody had asked what the purpose of showing your back is. What is the significance of your backs?
Why does everybody care?
Yeah, why does anybody even care? Well, I think people put too much emphasis on the backs. I don't
keep it clean.
Yeah. You don't want it bumpy and lumpy when you finish when you FFO it. But I don't see the significance in keeping it tidy, whitey-tidy. But there was a Flosstuber that I asked to see her back because she was doing full coverage. And she showed it to me and it looked like that. Now that helped me because I was trying to keep it clean and tidy. And then I saw her back and then I understood, okay, well I can jump over here because it really doesn't matter. Because on a full coverage, that many stitches, you can't keep it that clean.
Yes,
you
correct.
would go nuts.
Yep. I can in this particular situation because I am stitching.
Because she's perfect.
No. I'm stitching all black, so it's just stitch after stitch after stitch. So you have a lot more to anchor to, and you can keep it a lot cleaner. But
when you're parking, there's no way.
And some people have also asked, how far do you travel? Well, whatever feels right for me is really what it comes down to. I was stitching this in a Q-snap, and this is about an inch right here. So that's, I would say, about how much I travel, is about an inch. If I started going, I'm like, that's going to be a little floppy. I don't really like that. That was a good clue for me to not go any further.
See, and when I'm doing stitches like that, the first stitch that's down, I'll travel. And then my next few stitches, I'll make sure I cover it. But then after that, if I have to travel a lot, I'll try and weave it in underneath.
Yeah, so here, I was trying to weave it in underneath as I was traveling. Because I had something to weave it under.
Yep.
That was a big, long explanation, but that was a lot of time. That was a good project. I actually ended up working on that.
That's why you guys pay the big bucks to get our knowledge.
Yeah, totally. I actually ended up working on that for about a week and a half. So from there...
Straight?
Yeah.
Monogamously?
Yeah, at home. From there, I apparently decided to talk about my whips in an order. I started working on this one again, Patriotic Welcome Pillows. This is by Manny Di Donna. I'm doing mine on 25 count Vintage Country Mocha, just in a stash conversion. And all I did was put in the yellow, so I got a little bit done on a day. And that's when I came and talked to Mom and said, hey, I need a new project that I can work at home and traveling.
Can I just inject here for a moment? Since Jamie's been working on this pattern, we're getting a lot of demand for this pattern in our Etsy store. We have sold out. We do have more on order. Our distributor is sold out, and they're waiting for more to come from Mandy Donna. But they will come. If you're waiting for one, they will come. So
They will come.
they will come.
Yes, I actually asked the distributor this last week. I'm like,
Are they ever going to show up?
are they coming? Mom took a look at my whips and decided that I should work on this as my quote-unquote travel stitching. This is Spell of the Moon by Blackbird Designs. It is in the Winds of Autumn book. That's a little glary. This is way harder than I expected it to be. Winds of Autumn book right there. I'm doing mine on a fabric I can't remember right this second.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is a 36 count. Picture this plus.
You don't have it written down?
It's in my bag behind me.
We'll wait.
That's okay. And that's what I just came up here and did a little bit. I'm doing it one thread over two. One strand over two threads. And I'm not very happy doing one strand. It just feels too delicate for me.
And I like it.
But I'm going to persevere.
I was doing one strand on my Quilting ABCs, and then I went back to my Home Sweet Home with 2 strands.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I feel like I'm pulling something through tar.
That's an interesting way. And then throughout all of this, it turned out to be the 1st of July. That snuck up on me. So I did start working on, this is Merry Greetings by Luminous Fiber Arts. The border,
Say that again.
Merry Greetings by Luminous Fiber Arts.
Sound like you said Merry Greens.
Greetings. Greetings. This is clue number 1 along with the border. This came out July 1st. I believe you can still sign up for the pattern on her website.
It's her mystery stitch along.
Yes, mystery stitch along, thank you. I bought the kit, so I'm doing it on 32 count Sparrow Lugana. And I got a whopping corner done.
Hey, that's more than I did.
Right there. It does show up pretty good in person. So, that's all I have to say about that.
That's a pretty hefty border, isn't it?
It is a hefty border. I started in the bottom right corner, but considering the clue is the top, I could easily just turn it around and start on the clue.
Yeah, that's probably what you should do.
So. And then, also on the 1st, we have a Sal starting. And a funny story there, I could not find my pattern at all. Could not find it. And I had not kitted it up yet. I was going to do it on some fabric that I had that was called for. Couldn't find that either. And I came over to Mom's. I'm like, where's it at? It was here. So I started
Hidden underneath that blanket from our last Flosstube.
Yeah, it was under there.
Quilt. Not a blanket, it's a quilt.
It's just a quilt. So I didn't start it until the 5th. But Jingle Jolly Joy by Luminous Fiber Arts. This was her mystery July stitch along 2 years ago. I was going to do it on the called for Opulence, which is what I have already stitched this on. But I decided I didn't want to mess with too small of margins. So I got another fabric, which again, I don't know what it's called. And I got started on it.
Is that going to be big enough?
It is. Because, you know what I did?
Held it up together?
I did. Apparently this is the Flosstube of folding. I took this one, and then I took this one, and you can't really tell, but you can see through enough to realize there's enough room. That's how I did it.
That's a scientific way of doing it.
Very scientific way. Okay. So, to finish out that thought, I don't have any progress on this, so I did not bring it. But my new at-home stitch.
Are those plans or?
It's kind of plans, but I'm still going to talk about it right now. My new at-home stitch is Colors of the Water. This is a German pattern. Thank you so much, because I said that incorrectly the last time. It is a German pattern, and the designer is somebody
that you can't pronounce.
That I can't pronounce. There we go. Dorothy. I'll put it down below because I can't pronounce it. Anyway, so that's my new at-home stitch.
Did you bring your floss with your pretty little floss tags?
I did not. I did.
Dang.
I did. It's in the bag back there.
Well, wait. Everything we want to see is in your bag still.
It is.
What's your problem?
A lot.
Okay. So that concludes show and tell.
That does.
Okay. Let's do haul.
Let's.
I am into buying things twice. Heart Spun Quilts, Pam Buddha, had a pattern that you could get for free.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, you could download it for free if you purchased a certain dollar amount off of her website, which I can't remember what that is right now. She would send you fabric to go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I did, and
by purchasing $45 off her website.
there you go.
Which Mom purchased this.
Which I purchased this.
Woo!
I got the kit.
For free.
Now, I got home and realized I've purchased this before, so now I have 2 of them.
Yep.
Not only did I buy this twice, I forgot to download the free pattern for this.
Because you can only download it for like 4 days.
Yeah.
3 or 4 days.
Then you have to pay for it. So I spent money on something I've already bought. Don't get my pattern. Got to spend more money to get a pattern.
But you're still going to do it.
But I'm still going to do it because, yeah, why not?
That's actually a good plug for Pam Buddha's newsletter, because that's how you find out about it.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot of these doll quilt type things and gives free patterns and gives good deals. And I'd sign up for her newsletter. It's Heart Spun Quilts. Is her blog.
Do you want to do that below or not?
Sure.
Okay, so let me write that down.
Okay.
We'll link it below.
Is that all the haul you had? Well, I guess we have this.
Well, yeah, I got more.
Okay.
So last year at Christmas time, Susan sent us a gift card for Christmas from Fat Quarter Shop.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. It took us a long time to decide what we wanted to buy because it was so special. We wanted to get the right thing. So we ended up getting some sticky board because we need to finish some stuff.
Yes.
So thank you, Susan, for that. That's our Christmas gift from you.
Yes.
We appreciate it greatly.
Now we have to finish some things to show you guys.
Right.
Yes. There were a couple things I got as well. Heaven and Earth had a sale, and, you know, I have to. So that's all there is to it. I have had this pattern on my wish list for quite some time. The detail is unreal. This is Once Upon a Time by Ann Stokes. I'm not huge into dragons or anything, but like I said, the detail is fantastic. I love it. It's just a giant horse, right? Or giant puppy, at least.
That's what I said. Can you, like, make it look like a horse? And she's like, well, this is the reason I like it is because it looks like a dragon.
Exactly. And then I also got these 2 patterns by the Drawn Thread, which I love the Drawn Thread. Welcome Halloween. And this is Halloween.
Somebody's ready for Halloween stitching.
Yes. Went to Hobby Lobby this afternoon, and they have their fall stuff out, and I'm ready for fall, and it's literally just right after the 4th of July. Like, tone it down a little bit. Don't get too excited for the fall.
It took us a half hour to get through the first 3 rows, aisles, and Jamie's just throwing stuff in her cart left and right. We get to the other side of the store, and she's like, that's too much stuff. I think I'm going to start taking it out. So we had to go back and put it away.
Yep.
And she still spent a ton of money.
Yep. Sure did. It's going to be great.
Okay. Let's do plans.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm supposed to be working on Christmas in July.
You're supposed to be working on whatever the heck you want to be working on.
I made the agreement we would work on Christmas in July and that I would do the mystery stitch along that Jamie's doing and the what is it
Jingle
called?
Jolly
Jingle
Joy.
Jolly Joy for our stitch along. I decided I'm not in the mood to do Christmas in July.
So I will be representing.
She'll represent us both. So what I'm going to attempt to do is, I was so happy to finish America by Bobby G. That is my oldest whip. So I'm going to take my next oldest whip, now that that's done, and I'm going to work on it till it's done, which happens to be a summer pattern. So sunflowers in summer. And by the way, I always have a tendency to do Mania and then Christmas in July, so I don't have a tendency to get summer stitching done, and I'm really missing doing that. So that's my plan. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Need a tissue?
No, I'm good.
Good, because I can't reach them.
Good.
Okay, so this is where I'm at right now. I'd say I'm a little over halfway done.
I would say so too.
And I changed the color of the sunflowers. And I'm going to work on this till it's done.
Do you want to talk about the... Oh, I guess you'll talk about it next time.
Yeah. 28 count coffee tea-dyed Monaco. A lot of our older stuff you'll see that is on 28 count coffee tea-dyed Monaco, because that's where we started. Till I grew up.
I still love it.
I like it. It has a tendency, I stitch in hand a lot, so it has a tendency to poke a hole in my finger because it's so heavy. And also, I have all three of these others done except this one. I want to complete this one because I'm so close. Cricket Collection Summer. And I'm doing this on, what am I doing this on? 32 count picture this plus fawn.
This looks so good.
And I'm so close to being done on this one. And I only have the E and the R to do. And then that'll be done. So I'm going to work on that also till it's done. And I'm still going to continue on with my quilting ABCs, because I think you said part 3 is on its way out soon.
It is. Excuse me, it is.
I'm going to keep working on my temperature Quaker.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try and be a little more monogamous, because that's my happy place. It is. It is.
Yes. Okay.
You got any other plans?
Nope. I'm going to be working on this sucker, which I'm super excited about. And then this guy. And the other one that's too far away.
And your little owl.
Yes.
Okay. So that concludes our Flosstube portion of it. We're going to go into shop updates. So we would be happy if you would follow me on Instagram at Cornhusker State Stitcher. Jamie is at Jamie Mickelson, and we will link all that below because her name is hard to spell.
Yes, it is. And if you are interested to continue watching, we appreciate those who are here, returning or new. But if you're interested in continuing to watch, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Do hit the notification bell if you're interested in seeing when our videos are posted. Like the video if you want to. Feel free. Let's do a shop update.
Okay. We went live with our website 2 weeks ago for just you guys.
Yes, beta version.
And thank you everybody who placed orders and helped us figure out.
And your suggestions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you so, so much.
Great suggestions, and I am planning on enacting those. I just have to figure out how to do it.
Yes. And if you have any more suggestions, we will take them.
Yes. So that being said, we decided to go ahead and take the password off, so it's open to everyone now. So wish us luck. Hopefully we don't have any double orders and things that are out of stock. So that's our biggest fear.
Yeah.
Because we integrate, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Integrate. I finally said it right. Between Etsy and Shopify. And things for some reason are overselling and getting confused, and our inventory is getting screwed up.
Yes.
Seems to be working right now. So
it is our policy not to sell product that we do not have in hand. So,
but it happens, and
it does.
If we do, we're sorry.
And we contact you. We let you know what's going on. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The next item up.
Oh, I said that, so I thought you were going to say that. So we are going to, from now until 2 weeks from today, Saturday at noon. Do I have a date on there? July 22nd. We're going to run a 10% discount on all of our PDF patterns.
Yes. Excluding the exclusive.
Excluding, yep.
But 10% off on all PDF patterns.
So if you just go into Etsy or our website and just type in PDF, then they should all pop up. I believe it shows what the discount is. If not, it'll be on there at checkout.
Yeah, at checkout on Shopify is when it shows up, and then Etsy, it shows up right away.
Okay. So yeah, please check those out. We'd appreciate it.
Yes, yes. And then let's show some new product that we've got.
I have to take a drink because I'm getting ready to cough.
We don't want you to do that.
I've already been sucking wind. I might as well cough. Okay.
So new product that we have in the shop.
So we got Hands-On Designs, her new patterns. We got Strawberry.
Is it really just called Strawberry?
It is just called Strawberry, the berry basket.
Okay. Then Hands-On Design, the Pocket Neighborhood.
Oh, Christmas 3. I'm going to be doing this one. I think this is adorable. Who doesn't love some hands-on design?
Right. Hands-On Design, a vintage stitch. 2 hexy.
Taken from Too Sexy for my shirt. I'm Too Sexy.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's the one. We also have Quaker Star by Bent Creek. I feel like maybe we showed this last time. Did we not?
We didn't.
Okay, we didn't show it last
I
time.
don't think we did.
If we did, we're sorry. But it's a nice little patriotic. Yeah. Patriotic. Little eagle in there. It's pretty cute.
Quaker Ghost by the Bent Creek. Buttons are included.
That is adorable. I love their patterns.
I do too.
We do have the new Country Cottage Needleworks Beach Boardwalk. This is Ice Cream Shop. And we do plan on carrying all of these. I believe there's 7 of them that are coming out. 7 or 9?
7, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Also by Bent Creek. This is a new pattern. Actually, I think this was a re-release.
Oh.
Bent Creek Classics Fur and Feather.
Oh, this is her new oodles, or their new oodles. Oodles of Stars and Stripes. Easy for me to say, by Bent Creek.
Embellishments included.
Look at that bear.
Yeah.
Let's see embellishments in there.
Well, it's in here. Like,
Is it in
I
there?
was feeling it earlier today. It's in there somewhere.
I don't think it's in there. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Uh-huh.
It's right behind the teddy bear head. I think what I'm going to do, I might just stitch that.
Oh.
I think that would be cute. And then I could take one of these stars and put it down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Are those, what, little piggies?
I think it's little piggies. And
That's,
an armadillo and a turkey.
That's stinking cute.
That is stinking cute.
Manny Di Donna, the House of Quilting. I haven't seen this pattern before, so I was really excited to see it. I think it was
And that one's
released
kind
last
of
year.
pricey, but I think there's like 3 different patterns in there, if I remember right. You get a scissor pocket.
Oh, okay. It does come with that
Whatever that is.
needle book, scissor pocket, floss pocket too.
Okay. Scattered Seed Samplings, the one we were talking about earlier. This is Summer Sweets Pen Keep. And I'm doing this one whenever. Maybe I should just kit it up and do it now.
Maybe. It's all DMC.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it easy.
That is cute.
So the next ones that we're going to show are new to the shop, but we do not have them up just yet. So give us 24 hours from today, and we will get them up. I promise. We got the new Waxing Moon Designs Autumn Barn Trio.
Then we have Plum Street Samplers. We have all the 4 seasons of Hello Spring. This was by request, and was it this one?
I don't remember specifically which one.
One of these were by request, so we decided to get all 4 of them.
It was a great excuse.
Yeah.
This is Hello Summer, Plum Street.
Hello Fall, Plum Street.
And Hello Winter.
And since we're shopping for Plum Street, Jack's Sweet Shop, Olga's Tart. When you see something, you just gotta get it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I know.
That's cute. That is stinking cute.
Then we have some new fabric.
Put on your sunglasses.
Right. This is 32 count Belfast linen in orchid. 32 count. This is just a white piece of paper next to it. So it is a purple orchid color, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, it's right there.
It's right there. Okay, so this is 32 count anthracite.
This is a pretty...
This one is gorgeous. And this is a new color of theirs also.
And this one's Lugana.
Yes, I'm sorry, 32 count Lugana. It's kind of a grayish blue, but wow, that's pretty. That is pretty.
Mm-hmm. And then we got a couple from Fabric Flare. So we don't actually have an account with Fabric Flare, but we do buy, we can purchase some from Yarn Tree. This is Stormy Sea Dyed Effect. This is 32 count linen, and it's brighter than it's showing there.
It's pretty bright.
But it's going to make a great sky.
Oh, winter? I think that would be a pretty winter.
That would be really pretty.
Yeah. And then we have a 32 count linen, iced coffee. That one's really pretty. I know I've said that about all of them, but
well, we
only
gotten
order what we like.
Yeah, pretty much.
That being said, if there's something out there that we don't carry that you guys like, please let us know, request it, and then we will try and get it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could get it, but I was telling my son-in-law the other night, Jim, it's like, I only buy what I really like.
That's why I do the ordering.
That's why she does the ordering. And he's like, well, just because you don't like it doesn't mean that everybody else doesn't like it. It's like, yeah, but I don't know what they like and what they don't like, so tell us. So, I like this.
And then we got this is called Burlap. It is a Mad for Plaid bag. It is a mesh plastic or vinyl bag, and it's a great size. So this is a standard piece of paper. So it's just a little bit bigger. It's got a gusseted bottom. Love these bags.
And then there's a couple of other colors that were out that we missed getting before they sold out, and we're going to get them when they come back in stock.
One is purple.
I know.
It's called Lavender. We need it.
I'm sad that we missed that one.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's all we have for shop updates. Can you think
so.
of anything else?
No.
Okay.
That's what we got.
Please check out our website, heartlandquiltstitch.com. And you can follow us on Facebook at Heartland Quilt Stitch.
Heartland Quilting and Stitching on Facebook.
On Facebook, okay. It's so confusing. That's why we link it below. Yes.
Instagram.
Do we have an Instagram for
We do.
Heartland? Okay. You would think I could remember this.
You're the one who posts on
I
it.
know. I know.
Also, Heartland
It's just
Quilting
there
and
on my
Stitching.
phone, so I just post.
Yep. Heartland Quilting and Stitching on Instagram. All the pertinent information is below. Be sure to like, subscribe. I don't need to say all that.
Like, subscribe, follow, whatever. Do all the things. Come back in 2 weeks. We love you guys.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thanks.